Sam Loveman with the pitch of the day. The pitch of the day as we go to the changeover. And are these guys at a union hall?
They're at the Lions Club.
Oh, the Lions Club is what it's called. Willard and Dids in Linden, California. What's that banner behind you guys?
If you, Bonte, are interested in being a Linden Lions member, we'd like you to call or text Jack at 209-888-957-9578.
Exactly.
That's how you're going to get it done. We're hook, line, and sinker. We're ready. We're going to become members of the Linden Lions Club, and we're not leaving until we come back with Aaron Judge.
And we're taking all the pitches you guys had, including Lubman's breathless plea to bury the Dodgers. We're going door to door, and we're going to pitch what all of our listeners, your great morning roasters, were saying about how we get Aaron Judge. So between us being here in Linden, by the way, quietly colder than I remember it last time.
The sun was shining the whole way until we got close to Linden. But we were on Highway 99, and that was not lost on me as we drove into Linden,
look at you. Look at you work.
The sides were there.
Mark, you texted us mid-show. Yeah. Sam Loveman! Exclamation point.
Well, 3 minutes and 34 seconds. 3 minutes and 34 seconds.
I don't know if that was a pitch to Aaron Judge, but I felt it too. I was like, man, I was starting to get a little drowsy. It's an early drive this morning. We're heading all the way out to Linden. And then I'm like, wow, that was inspiring. And is Sam okay? Is he in the hospital?
I thought he was going to cry.
Is he still there? What happened to Sam when that ended?
I thought he was going to cry or collapse. I didn't know.
Yeah, the emotions were real. I mean, Lubman, there's Linden, there's Lubman. I'm not sure what I love more because I'm loving Linden. I'm actually looking at property here. The great Bob Aragon, our host here, local walnut and cherry farmer. There's properties available, Mark. I may be sticking and staying.
And he's got his Giants hoodie on, too. So
yes.
we are not the only ones ready for this. So is this town. And so we're here. And
you're there.
And you're there.
Thank you, Jonathan.
And Kyle is everywhere. So we're here and you're there and Kyle is everywhere. We've been told that there are some old-timers at a coffee shop nearby.
Oh, nice.
And they probably babysat Aaron Judge. So we're gonna go talk to everybody today.
You know, Mark, we had Rennell Brooks on, who is obviously PA announcer for the San Francisco Giants, and she came with an angle that is so... Like, I didn't even, it's so simple, yet I didn't even think about it. Talking about, her family, his wife's. They got married in 2021, and they're also from Linden. And so we never really talk about what the spouse wants in situations like these, but it is a big factor.
It's a huge factor.
Huge.
And I'll tell you
I have
that,
a wife.
Yeah, I will tell you, like, a couple things about the Judge family. I'm not going to pretend to know too much, but just a couple things that I've heard. And one is that when you go back to what may have ticked Aaron off with the New York Yankees process to their contractual pitch that they gave him back at the beginning of last season, and Brian Cashman immediately went public with, well, these were the dollars, and Aaron did not want it, and that supposedly upset Aaron. But I heard that it upset maybe Aaron's wife even more. And that's usually the way it works, right? Like, if you have a spouse, close family member, if you feel like at work somebody is sort of doing you wrong, isn't it often your family that's like, because you're in it.
Yes.
You're in it. You want it to work, and you're there every day. And sometimes it's your family members that are like, yo, they are doing you wrong. This is not okay. So there's that side of it. And then the other side of it is that the family, which is still very much out here, I imagine right down the street from where we're sitting, because there's only really one street.
Yeah.
But they're very, very private families. So you're not going to hear, I think, a whole lot from the Judge family. They're not going to be on Twitter talking about Brian Cashman and whatnot. But there's reason to believe there's some ruffled feathers there.
But we'll see how private they are when we send our Cub reporter, Kyle Madsen, knocking on heaven's door. And, the in-laws and the judges and people who know the judges, the jury, the executioner. We're going to overturn or upturn every single stone, guys, in this town of about 1,700 1,500 people looking for Aaron. Look. You got to find Aaron Judge. I've got a line on Aaron Judge's librarian's neighbor. So stay tuned for all of the machinations here live in Linden.
Dips, knocking on heaven's door. What's your favorite of the versions? Like, which is the one that you go to now? I'm curious.
Probably the original, okay. I would say, in terms of all of the different permutations, as we like to say. I'm one of the guys who likes the OG version usually, the default. Top Gun, Mark and I have gone back and forth. I know that's a bit of a sequel, but for me, it's the original one that comes out. It's always going to be the best one.
Yeah, okay, that's good. Did you guys know, and Mark knows that I have this weird thing when it comes to numbers for players, athletes, my favorite teams. No Giant has ever worn 99.
I heard you say that the other day, and I would be the last to know that. Like, you could literally tell me right now, no, Rodon wore 99 last year, and I'd be like, he did? Like, I don't even notice that stuff. But
I actually gave Mark a trivia question, and I asked him what's the highest number ever worn by a Giant?
87.
Yes, before
Dwight Clark. Yeah, 87. I knew that.
Have it.
I knew that one.
No, was it Okert? Okert?
I believe it was, Daniel Okert.
Yeah.
Because you start with Zito at 75 and you head north to Gene Machi, I believe, was up there as well. And,
was he 61 or something?
No, he's like 78, I want to say.
Yeah, big number.
And Doval is currently 75, which was Zito 75 as well. I have a sickness, I know. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
especially remembering that number.
Yeah,
it was so bad for so many years. All right, let me it's a good day. It's a good day.
I had a Zito t-shirt jersey.
You really did have a Zito t-shirt jersey?
I loved Zito. He was sick, dude.
Was it a jersey, Joe?
Yeah, it was like a jersey.
Oh, man.
The t-shirt jersey, the jersey.
Yeah. So is the Hegan there? Is the boss man there in Linden?
No. He's on a jet plane. He's leaving on a jet plane right now. But believe you me, he was the first one to text me a short time ago when I was the last one here, and I know everybody was setting everything up, and they're like, where's Willard? And so I got are you okay? I got that text, and I'm like, boss, I'm fine. I'm right down the street doing some social media escapades. So if you'd like to see, I took some shots of the Linden signs and what the population is of Linden. We've got that on Twitter and Instagram right now. I wanted to make sure that I got into town and got a little flavor before I made it over here to the Lions Club. To become a member, again, 209-888-957-9570.
Line up early and line up often. And this place, by the way, spectacular, Joe. It's one of these good old great halls with the long folding tables.
It's exactly like I pictured it. No, it's exactly what I pictured.
It's got a brick facade on either end. And here's the story for you, Joe. They got a bar that they saw in San Francisco about 60 years ago, but it wouldn't fit. So they asked the local train operator, the train municipality, if they could move the train tracks in order to make the Lions Club bigger. Wow. And, of course, they obliged. And so now they have this, it's like a 70-foot-long bar that is from an old abandoned tavern in San Francisco.
That's a long way. Cool. That's a long way of saying that Dibs is going to be wasted by 11:30.
$3 beers, $4 whiskeys.
There's a whole lot of alcohol over there, and there's nobody else in here but us.
Man, that's unbelievable. Well, you guys have fun out there. We're going to be listening. This is so cool. You guys are in Linden, California for Judgment Day, making your pitches and seeing if you can run into Aaron Judge's parents or whatnot.
Well, absolutely. And listen, what you guys got started, we want to continue. Okay. So absolutely, everybody keep calling in with their pitches. And I thought you guys certainly did great. Sam lost his breath. That was wonderful. But there's one thing, and this is what I want to pitch. There's one thing that I think in all the pitches that I've heard, we're still missing. Which is that right now, a lot of people said a lot of things about what the Giants in San Francisco can offer that I feel like Judge could look at everyone and go, well, that's great and I believe you, but New York kind of offers that as well. So you got to focus on what the Giants can offer that no one else can offer.
Oh, I know.
Garlic fries?
No.
That's what.
Crab Sandos?
A couple of baseball guys? Yeah. No.
A parking ticket. We can offer you a parking ticket.
I'll have that for you. I'll have that.
New York does too.
Nobody drives in New York. All right, boys. We'll be listening.